Just a few weeks ago, Traxxas released a really cool open-wheel modified version of their Slash two-wheel drive short course truck. This came with quite a few nice updates that they've since spread out to the rest of their two-wheel drive line. That included some strength updates to the front end, the BL2S brushless power system, a clipless body, and a really interesting name, the Mudboss. If you're not familiar with that name, the Mudboss is actually something that's been around for many years, and it was originally a conversion class for the Slash truck. As far as I can tell, the name and this class dates all the way back to 2014, with the first posts on the Mudboss Facebook page starting in 2015. This racing class was known as the Traxxas Mudboss. Over the years, this racing class has gained popularity, and Traxxas has actually sold parts for the Mudboss conversion. This is a fairly straightforward conversion, as the rules primarily specify a stock Slash underneath. There are obviously some modifications that can be done, and then the Traxxas Mudboss body, or a body identical to it, must be used in the spec class. And this spec class is dirt oval racing, which is exactly what the Traxxas Mudboss is clearly designed to do. The problem is, and in a bit of irony, it appears as though Traxxas didn't get permission to use the Mudboss name from Traxxas, and they've now gotten in trouble for it, because if you look on the Traxxas website, on the YouTube page, and basically any place that the Mudboss name used to be, now it's called the Slash Modified. If you've seen my previous video on the litigiousness of Traxxas, you'll probably understand the irony in this happening. Not only have they changed the name, from what I've heard, they've ceased sales of the Mudboss, pulled back all the stock. They're probably going to have to redo the packaging, redo the manuals, and re-release them as the Modified. Fortunately for them, I don't see Mudboss anywhere on the car itself, which is kind of interesting. You would expect to see that branding on there, and it makes me wonder if they kind of knew they might be getting themselves in trouble by doing this. According to a post on the Traxxas Mudboss Facebook page a couple of weeks ago, Eric Traxxas has been trying to get in touch with Traxxas for years to see if they wanted to work together to make a Mudboss spec package available for people, and they never heard anything back from Traxxas. So the easy speculation here would be that Traxxas just decided to cash in on the name without involving those that originally created the product. This kind of feels like par for the course with them, because if you look back at that previous video I was talking about where we discussed Traxxas's lawsuits with Hobbyco and Arrma, especially related to the Nero, you'll see that some of the things that they were suing them for were products that Traxxas had patented that they really didn't have the original idea on. The kicker is, from what I can tell, the Traxxas Mudboss didn't actually meet the Traxxas Mudboss regulations as they currently stand. I haven't looked too deep into this, but if you know more about the class, let me know down in the comments if the Traxxas Mudboss, now Traxxas Modified, met those specs, and if not, how did they not meet them? That's all we have for this one, guys. Just wanted to let you know the Traxxas Mudboss is dead. Long live the Traxxas Modified, and I'll be interested to see what the final result of this story is. When I find out, I'll let you know. Make sure you get subscribed. We've got a lot of really cool stuff coming up, and then check out one of these videos.